He has risen.
I didn't know you were religious.
No, I woke up from my nap in time. Like I'm awake for this.
Easter egg hunt.
No, we don't do any. My Facebook is just because I still use Facebook. It's just full of people in church attire. As I'm now, Damien said he was going to wear church attire for this episode.
This is my church attire.
Not in the Midwest, baby. He'd be ostracized.
I like that your dressing up for Easter attire is just Where's Waldo mixed with Tiger Woods. You literally look like you got a DUI with Tiger Woods, but your name is Waldo.
He's like, hey man, where's Waldo? And I pieced the fuck out.
He's sitting right next to you. How we know you're drunk? You don't even need a field sobriety test. You can't see the guy sitting right next to you.
I do love with that. His first call was Trump, and everyone was like giving him shit about that. I was like, actually, that's a good time to cash in that call. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I would do the same thing.
You're in Florida, and it's cops in Florida, so it's like they probably voted for Trump. Like, that's a good call. Be like, hey, do you want to talk to him?
Right. I mean, if I had a get out of jail free card of Monopoly, I wouldn't just not use it because I didn't like whoever the banker was that game.
Yeah, it's
like, of course I'm going to use it.
Also, isn't this his like third DUI?
At least, I mean, 3 that maybe he's been caught.
That's true. Is it a DUI if you don't get caught?
I mean, technically, he is still driving under the influence.
That's true.
He just didn't get caught for it.
That's true.
Allegedly.
That'd mean
I don't know anything about
everybody in the Midwest would have DUIs.
Yeah, and they do.
That there is a high amount of people I know who have DUIs.
Yeah, same. I would say at this point, at least 25% of everyone I know that I talk to regularly has a DUI.
Okay, maybe not that high.
You're like, I was thinking 1%, but you know.
Like enough where like if I was talking about it with people not from Nebraska, they'd be like, what is wrong with people? Like, oh no, that guy is like a doctor.
Oh no, nothing's wrong. It's just a cultural thing.
Yep. It's because they refuse to pay for the $100 Uber.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they're still in the mindset that Ubers don't exist, or that's how you get got. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
You know them.
You mean I might actually have to talk to a non-white person?
Yeah, God forbid, dude.
I might have to get into their vehicle. Yeah, haven't you ever seen Driving Miss Daisy?
Welcome back to Remain Rome Return, everybody.
We're starting off way too hot.
That's what happens. I think we've gone... has it been 2 or 3 weeks since we've recorded now?
Just us?
Yeah.
No guest? Yeah. And so...
It's been a long time.
Technically, I guess the last one would have been, I don't know if you're going to count your wife as a guest, as she was just in the back seat of the car.
That's true. She was just our producer getting us coffee.
That's true. She was just getting us our Starbucks because we could find any other coffee places.
Yeah. That's a good segue into,
That's
I
true.
guess we haven't really done an official debrief of Phoenix. We did a quick little episode as a proof of life and to, let you guys know to go ahead and reach out to Muscletopia. Let them know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Give them whatever star rating you think appropriate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we really talked about. So
I guess
we could get into that.
We had so many plans to do so many in-person things and so many skits, and then it just did. We were actually really busy, like busier than I thought we'd be.
Yeah, we spent a good chunk of our time driving.
Yes, good Phoenix.
Honestly,
to be fair, any major city is going to be like that. But we were also on like the outskirts, like the outskirts of town.
Yeah, we're like barely still in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I guess we never even talked about how was your
my
flight / arrival?
Yes, I love how I started being like, I have to tell you about this guy I sat next to on the flight. And then
you never did.
Proceeded not to. We were that busy.
Yeah.
Didn't catch his name, but probably about our age. But like, he definitely was like, he was like, oh man, I just have to get out of Nebraska. My buddy lives down in Scottsdale. He told me to get a flight and we're going to go partying downtown Scottsdale. And I was like, I'm here for the stories. I don't want to hang out with you.
Right. Do not invite me because I will have to say yes because I'm from Omaha.
Yes. And proceeded to eventually, it led to him showing pictures of he was at a very fancy wedding where instead of like a DJ or normal wedding band, the band was Rascal Flatts.
What? Who is this guy?
So he's just a normal like business bro-y guy, which we'll get into another topic of this podcast that I want to talk about. But he like his best friend parent
of Rascal
Flatts. Yes, Little Rascal actually.
Alfalfa.
Spanky.
Hey.
But his dad owns like the biggest supplier of like, I'm going to say like medical devices store in like the Omaha Metro.
Okay.
And then proceeded to like go and like nationalize it or like franchise it or something. And so like essentially like if you need like a scooter or like a CPAP,
yeah,
that like is the place. So like that family has a lot of money. And so
do you know what those things are called? There's a name for those in the medical industry.
Cash cows.
Yes, exactly. Moo. They're called durable medical equipment, or DME for short.
Ooh. Don't you love how every like business or what field has their own acronyms? And then like, so I've like changed, which fields I've worked in. Or yeah, I think like medicine or like business or like whatever. I don't know what the term you want to use for that. Fields. Industries. There we go. I knew I was going to get to it. But they each have their own acronyms, but they're always like the same letters. It's like,
yeah.
And then people use them like you're supposed to know what they mean. And then you're like,
all the time.
And I'm like trying to do context clues. And be like, I don't know what an SME is. Like, and they're like, that's a subject matter expert. I'm like, what does that like? That doesn't help me.
That doesn't help me. In real life, that means nothing.
Yes. I'm like, some you want some? You want some?
Some of what? You want some, bro? Anyways.
Yeah. And so the guy got invited to the wedding of like, and I guess they like rented out a full like resort.
Okay.
Like
in Scottsdale?
Yeah. In Scottsdale and like open bar the entire weekend. And I was like,
wait, is this the flight to Phoenix?
Yes. To Phoenix.
And he's going to the wedding where Rascal Flatts will be playing.
He had already been. He was showing videos and pictures to me.
Like, how did he get videos ahead of time? I need to know this.
Did I ask for these pictures or videos? No, but
it's a good way to get rid of that conversation. Ask him if he wants to see pictures of your baby.
That's true,
no
but
one wants to see
I don't want to show this man the pictures of my. I don't want to show the majority of people pictures of my baby. To be honest,
that's true.
A lot of weirdos out there.
Hey, could you send that? Could you airdrop that to me?
No,
not a chance. Anyways, keep going. Also, I would like to go on the record. I'm not a former professional farter. It's still active. That is still part of my. No.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you.
Oh, I saw it, but I was like, if I'm already interrupting, I may as well just get in there.
Almost 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm not.
Originally, I had professional farter, but I thought you retired, nope. And so I'm
still going strong.
Changed it to former. I was between ex or former. Former
X
seemed
would be funny.
Former seemed more distinguished. Like
you put some respect on it.
Like it was your decision.
I bowed out gracefully. And with that, I bid you a.
There's actually got to be professional farters, right?
I'm sure. Like, yeah, it's like a voiceover, probably like a voiceover artist, fart over artist.
I thought there would be like more of a like Olympics of farting, like
maybe.
Loudness based on decimal value, smell.
Yeah, Smell. Imagine being the judge of that one.
Again, there's a lot of weirdos out there.
Can you airdrop that one to me?
Frequency? I don't know. Like
size, color, frequency. Call you later. That's from Liar Liar.
Oh yeah, I'd not seen that in a while. That's a movie I need to put on my list to see again.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's very reminiscent of my attitude that I had during all of the Phoenix experience of getting my car towed. I just wanted to talk to everybody the way that he talks to the people who towed his car.
Yeah, that's
You scratched my car. No, I didn't. Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah. So that was the flight in, and then luckily, flight out actually got out of Phoenix and actually got into Omaha because there was a really bad snowstorm where I, of course, had like the 7 a.m. flight, and we got back to the hotel midnight-ish.
Yeah, if not a little later.
And then we're probably up till still 1, and I bowed out. And so I had to be up at like 4 to catch my flight. And I was like, oh, this is so miserable. I should have got the later flight. And then later I found out like our flight, because there were other people, of course, flying back to Omaha, since Keegan's from there and the Indies has, friends and family from that area as well, that like their flights got canceled. So like our flight just barely got in before the storms hit. And so I was like, okay, I'd much rather have been up early and got home.
Like, yes, you were tired, but could you imagine if you would have, because you would have been tired if you woke up an hour later too, but then you would have had to deal with your flight getting canceled. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, those people whose flight got canceled to Omaha ended up driving back.
Yeah.
Woof. I've done that before.
I don't think I would, like, because driving, that's a long drive. What is it? I think it's like 18 hours.
Probably, at least, because from Omaha to LA was about 22.
Yeah.
So it's probably about 18 to 20.
Probably at that point, I would have just rode with you to LA and caught a flight from LA to Omaha.
Yeah, for sure. It probably would have had to be the next day, though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because if it's about the snowstorm in Omaha, I couldn't imagine they'd
That's true.
have a different one available.
Yeah, but then at least I'm in LA and not driving through who knows what in the mountains.
True. Especially snowstorms.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught in that. I think we already talked about that in one of the first episodes of this podcast, actually. Driving through the Colorado mountains in the middle of a blizzard.
Yeah.
Not great.
No, not great. How was it? Was your drive back uneventful, hopefully?
Yeah, it was nice because Abby was there this time. So driving up, I was by myself.
Yes.
And then driving back, I had some company at least. So that was nice. My car has been doing this really awesome thing, though, where at random times, the Bluetooth and everything just goes out.
Oh.
And so I'll just be driving and all of a sudden it's silent and I can't handle that. It makes me very uncomfortable.
And like the worst part about that is it's like not a major issue where of course the car still runs perfectly and all of that, but it's such a, like, I don't want to say a first world problem. Also, are we even saying that term anymore? It's such a first world problem.
It's a first world problem that gas is goddamn $7.50.
Jesus.
Fuck off.
I think that's a whole world problem.
Yeah.
Straight of her mom's. Straight of your mom.
More like gay of Hormuz, if you ask me. Why don't we just call it the Strait of America? That'll fix it.
Just rename it. It's nowhere near America.
Not yet.
It sounds
Give
like
us some time.
I do love the memes of being like, the 2000s are back, baby.
Hey.
I also love how, like, I can't remember what exact. I think the age that they would accept people in the military was like 34, 35.
30, yeah, I think it was 35.
Which we both just turned fairly recently. We were both 35. And of course, they kicked it up to 42. We're like, uh-oh.
That's okay. That's not for the draft. That's for enlistment.
Not yet, anyway. until they go through Gen Z and be like, oh, 75% of these people can't do things.
Well, this is why I've been strategically packing on the pounds.
I'm fucked.
They would never accept me.
Well, you also be like, I got asthma.
I got asthma. I'm fat and I'm stupid. You don't want that.
Yeah, you're too much of a free thinker for them, man.
Yeah, triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah. So the drive to Phoenix was rough for me.
Yeah,
because I was by myself and I had it all timed out just fine. I was going to get there with like 2 hours to spare. And I was like, "Ooh, I'll treat myself to a nice little diner treat, for lunch or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm going, the time is getting further and further and further back from where I started. And by the time I arrive in the Phoenix city limits, traffic comes to a complete halt. And I'm not moving. I'm going like 5 miles an hour.
And again, we're on the complete opposite. We're on the most east side of what you could call even the Phoenix Metro.
Yeah. So I didn't eat anything because I left home at like 8:45 a.m. and was like, I'll just stop. I should be getting into Phoenix around like 3, right? I'll just have some lunch. Well, now I'm just getting into Phoenix and it's like 4:15.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, okay, so I'm in Phoenix. Now I got to look up where this suit place is because I got to go pick up my suit. Well, it's another 25, 30 minutes from where I'm at.
Yep.
So by the time I'm going to get there, it's going to be 4:45. And we have to be at the rehearsal dinner at what, 5:30?
Yeah.
But I still haven't checked into my hotel. So I was like, all right, I don't want to go to this rehearsal dinner when you're sitting in a car all day and you're in the desert, you're sweaty and you just feel gross and shit. So I get my suit. Oh, by the way, I walked in to get my suit. I say, hey, I'm here to pick up my suit. I'm the best man under the Hanson party. And he tells me, okay, that'll be let's just call it $300.
It was about $300.
What it was.
Yeah, it was about $300.
That'll be $300. I go, oh no, it's already paid for. Like it's already taken care of. And he's like, no, it isn't. And I was like, yeah, it is. I confirmed it's paid for. There's like a receipt and everything. So I call Keegan on the phone. I'm like, hey man, I'm here. They're saying the suit isn't paid for. Do you have the receipt number or anything? He gives the receipt number. The guy's like, I see that receipt number is only for a suit for Keegan Hansen. And I was like, okay, Keegan, did you just pay for your suit and not mine? He goes, oh, I told them to put everything on there. So I guess they didn't. And I was like, okay. So instead of just walking in and walking out, I spent about 30 minutes there because I also had to get it fitted and make sure it fit and all that stuff. And then I had to pay for it. And I was like, God damn it. So I'm running behind. So by the time I leave there, I think it's 5 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
And so I still have to go. I still really, really, really want to go take a shower.
Yeah.
So I go in to the hotel and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to check in. But the thing is, at the hotel, they couldn't book Thursday night and then Friday, Saturday night because Friday, Saturday night were the reserve blocks. And so they told me when I went in to check in on Thursday, they're like, I have you on for one night. And I was like, no, I'm here for 3. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. I just check me in. I'll come back tomorrow morning and I'll figure this out. But I was just like, God damn it. Like nothing was going according to plan. But here's the kicker. So I finally get up to my room. I hop in the shower real fast. I get out. I text you. You're like, yo, are we just going to go together? And I was like, that probably makes the most sense. Do you want to come just get me?
I'm also because I think I got in around like 3:30 to Phoenix and I had picked up and I had not eaten really that day besides like airport trail mix that I paid $7 for. Because the line for food was way too long. And so I'm just like sitting there in my hotel just being like, waiting for Damien so I can
Yeah.
go eat.
So I hop out of the shower. I text you. We're talking. You want to just go together? I was like, that's probably the easiest. And this motherfucker, Christian, goes, well, you should probably come get me because it's on the way. It's closer by about 5 minutes.
No.
And I'm like, I just went through the fucking ringer in my car. I've been sitting in my car for 7 hours.
You are misremembering, sir. You said you were going to drive because you had to go pick up your wife from the airport later.
Well, that's not funny. This part is funnier. My version is way funnier.
To be fair, trying to get the funnier part probably of that is you come pick me up. My hotel is very hard to get into.
That's what I was trying to say. I was like, I'm already fucking stressed. I've been in my car for 7 hours. I finally get out for a couple minutes to shower. I get back in my car. I go 5 minutes down the road to pick you up, and I call you, and I was like, dude, I can't fucking find your hotel. You got to walk your happy ass out here and come find my car. I was like, I don't know where you are. And I did apologize in advance for my shitty attitude. I think I did well. I don't think
you weren't that bad at all. You kept it together.
I kept it together, but I was boiling.
And then we got some pizza, and then you were a happy boy.
And then I was a happy boy. Yeah. And then, so while all of this stuff is happening, we go, we do the rehearsal dinner. It was great. Super fun. Went to get some pizza. While all of this is happening, Abby is every 30 minutes getting delayed. Every 30 minutes getting her flight delayed. So she was supposed to land at 9. Yeah. 8:30. And she was going to come just meet us at the pizza shop and hang out for a little while. Well, she ends up, her flight isn't set to land until 10:15.
Yeah.
PM. So it got pushed back by well over 2 hours. And so the pizza shop closes at 9, I think, is when they kicked us out.
Yeah. Also, the pizza shop having so of course, right. The rehearsal dinner, it's friends and family, close friends and family, or who, the wedding party stuff. Still 20 people, maybe a little more than 20. And so you're like, oh, we're probably going to have the place to ourselves. No, there's a silent auction charity event going on with some karaoke.
Mm-hmm. And you have to put a donation in to do the karaoke, and it was just the same 4 people singing songs back to back to back.
Yep.
It was very, very silly. But it was a fun time. The pizza was great.
Yeah, the pizza was to be fair, a cardboard box with some ketchup would have been good for you.
I was starving, dude.
Yeah,
0 calories.
This pizza's so good.
0 calories from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. essentially. Anyways, so they kick us out at about 9. Abby's not going to be landing until about 10 or 10:15.
No.
And there's no after party or anything.
No.
So you and I go back to my hotel room to hang out. We were thinking about maybe recording an episode or something. But then Abby, texts me when she lands. It's 10 o'clock. And she's like, hey, since you're not at the pizza place anymore, can you just come and get me?
Yeah.
The airport is about 50 minutes.
Yeah, Sky Harbor, the main one.
Yeah, from the hotel that we're in. So I hop my ass back in my car to complete another 2-hour drive to go pick her up. And the kicker of all of it is that she was at Terminal 4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I drove up to Terminal 4, it was barricaded with police, and I could not get there.
What was going on?
I don't know. But so, as you know, as everybody knows, if you miss your terminal entrance, you got to exit the fucking
airport and then
get back on the freeway, do a giant circle, and come back. So the drive there was about 47 minutes.
Yeah.
But to get back on the freeway and come back around was an extra 15. So getting to the airport to pick up Abby was well over an hour.
Yep.
And of course, she's irritated because her flight got pushed by like 2 or 3 hours. I'm fucking furious because I haven't left my car for more than a couple hours all day. And we drive home in absolute silence. We drive back to the hotel without saying a word. I get back to the hotel, I change into my jammies, and I go right to sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, this day is over. I can't take this anymore. Tomorrow will be a better day. And
it wasn't.
Friday was a better day until...
No, that's true. It was a great day. Actually, probably by the time we finished eating, because we had such a late reservation, it was almost probably the next day, almost Saturday morning at that point.
Yeah, because we did the Glybon. We already talked about that. Fantastic restaurant, but reservations weren't until 8:45 p.m.
Well, so I now 100% get why when Keegan originally told us that, I was like, that's too late.
Right.
My stomach,
like, that's bedtime.
My stomach doesn't eat at that time anymore, especially spicy Thai food. And then after he took us there, I 100% got it. I got why he wanted us to go there so badly, and so
and it was fantastic. Great food. Shout out if you're ever in Phoenix, go to Glybon.
I still have no idea what the names of the things I ate were.
I have the menu I could pull up, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Nope. I just was like
everything essentially.
Yep. And I have no idea. Like I think I said in the last episode, the waiter guy, shout out to him. Can't remember. Awesome. But he like, any food allergies? And everyone's like, no. And so like, I just ate whatever was placed in front of me, having no idea what it was or like what was in it. And then it was like nice little surprise every time I had a bite.
Which is why we made sure to order extra rounds of testicles. That way we could watch you eat balls.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Times. Yeah.
I don't think that's in Thai cuisine. You're like, hey, can you go get me some? What kind of testicles?
Any will do, honestly. Insect, not insect, don't care.
I thought you said insect.
That too, insect. Beetle balls.
Beetle balls.
But anyways, yeah. So that's the long and short of the Phoenix trip. The wedding was beautiful. I cried like a fucking baby.
You did.
Christian did not. And he made it a point to continue talking about how bad he felt that he did not cry.
I felt bad because I thought I was getting more emotional, but it's now apparently just for my baby. He broke me in that instance, but
right.
But no, it was Indy looked absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan looked floppy.
Yep. Flippy and floppy.
Flippy and floppy.
And you could tell that the fucking photographers don't shoot pictures of white people very often because they kept telling him to fix his hair, but we're outside in the wind. White people have very frail
floppy
hair, so they would keep telling him to fix it,
and it would just
flop right back over. It's like, no, you're just gonna have to take the picture and you're gonna have to edit the flop out. That's what you're gonna have to do. It's not gonna get any better.
No, it was a fantastic reception too. We all boogied down.
Fuck yeah, dude! I think we danced the entire night.
I think we did enough where of course we were drinking the entire night, but I never felt the alcohol really because I think we were just burning it off so quickly,
sweating. Yeah, I think once the ceremony was over, I don't think I sat down once we got finished eating. I don't think I sat down again. It was awesome. It was a really, really fun experience, and those two are awesome, and it was great. So,
except we would rather not go. If they could move, I would be happy.
I wouldn't mind if they uprooted their entire life for me.
Yeah, just so I didn't have to go back to Phoenix.
Some of the things in Phoenix to do are awesome. Great. They have a pretty great food scene.
I would think I probably would. Again, we probably, as we said, stayed out in more very, very suburby. But if we were more in city or even where Keegan and Indy live, I think it would have been a better experience. I think it was just
agreed.
It was Culver's, Raising Cane's. We're are we back in Omaha? I think there were scooters.
There was scooters.
There were scooters.
Yeah. Scooters to coffee shop.
Yes.
There were also like scooters. Like
Yes.
vroom vroom. But
Yes. But maybe because we didn't actually go into Phoenix.
not really.
I
Yeah,
don't
not
think we
really.
did. Maybe the Thai restaurant was in Phoenix.
Glybon. It's in mid. I think they said it was Midtown. If I
Okay,
remember
so
right.
yeah, so actually in Phoenix. But other than that, like it's yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
a trip.
I gave my best man speech.
You did great.
I almost cried. I almost broke. I held it together.
You did.
Um,
It went well.
but I held it together. I got multiple compliments on it. The bartender was like, "Dude, your speech was so good." It's like, give me another drink.
What I thought was the funniest part, no one laughed at except for me.
What?
I can't remember. You're like, I've known Keegan for like 15 years, and I still don't know if he likes me or not.
Yeah.
Dead silence except for me going, ha ha.
That's just truth.
That's 100% true. Maybe it's just
I'm
me.
not sure.
It's just me and you are both like, we don't know if this guy enjoys our company or not.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think I did a good job of that. I was thinking about reading that on here, but I don't think anybody gives a shit about that. If you do give a shit about that, let me know, and
we'll be on our Patreon that doesn't exist.
Patreon.
Just DM us, and he'll send a video.
Yeah. Actually, did anybody film it?
If your wife didn't, then no one else probably did.
Not a chance. Get off the stage, loser.
Yeah, it's
yeah, it was awesome.
It was a good trip.
So great wedding, great experience. Overall trip was a net loss for me, to be honest. I lost a lot of money on that trip.
You did. You did. It was hotel were not cheap. That's why I was in a different hotel the first night.
But it was awesome. I had a great time.
I did too. Yeah.
You mentioned you wanted to talk about something else later, and now I can't.
Oh, yes. I was thinking about this. So it's March Madness right now. And so
Marshmallow Madness.
Sports betting, of course, is huge now. And I don't really sports bet that much, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's one of the more bro-y things I do is sports bet. So I texted you being like,
what in that polo?
The funniest thing is I don't think I've worn this polo for like 5 years. It's like, like, because we both work from home. And so I have all these professional clothes that I just don't wear anymore. But I'm like, they're nice clothes, so I'm not getting rid of them.
Exactly.
And also I've not grown in any direction in the last 10 years. So it's like, I'll just let them collect dust in the closet.
Break them out for the pod.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I texted you being like, hey, we should talk about this of like, what do you think is the most bro-y / manly-esque things you do?
I think it's a tough one, and I'm still trying to think about it because I just wouldn't consider myself manly in really any way, honestly. And bro-y, for instance, I hate when guys use the word bro more than one time in a hangout session. If you're saying bro multiple times within an hour span, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call myself manly and I wouldn't call myself bro-y. But if I had to say anything about me is walking those lines, it's probably my temper.
Yeah.
I have a pretty short fuse, as you can tell from the Phoenix fiasco.
You held it together very well.
But I have gotten so much better about it.
Yes, I was about to say
that.
I know. Stuff. I was talking to my Abby about it for your thing. So I was like, Damien just used to get into a lot of fights. Like, just something about his face or something.
Yeah, and I think in my life, out of all the fights I've been in, I think I've started one. But people do not like me.
There have been multiple times when
very quick
strangers have just yelled at you to fight you. They wanted to fight you.
I go, I'll oblige. I don't know, sure.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I'm like, God damn it, I'm lucky I or someone else didn't fucking die.
Yeah, that or no one got like really hurt.
Yeah, well, couple
Yeah,
people, couple people,
fair enough.
maybe got pretty hurt,
Yeah,
allegedly.
they didn't
Yeah,
die, I guess.
it's true.
Not murder
Thanks
or
to modern medicine.
fucking what are they?
DMEs.
DMEs?
Hey, he's in a walker now, but hey,
In a
Medicare
walker? In a walker, not
he's in one.
It
It walks for him.
You know how there's those walkers that have like for old people that like they can flip down the seat?
Yes, those
So
things are awesome.
Okay, so he just sits on that and fucking like scuttles.
Yeah, he did that, but they need to attach a Lime scooter engine on it so he can just take a little seat when he needs a break and keep
Fucking
going.
hoverboard.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Broy manly traits.
I would say another one
Drinking
I thought
probably is another one.
for drinking, it probably is. Mickey's Michelob Ultras are very broy,
Yeah.
I would say.
Wearing tank tops.
I feel like you live in California though. That's just
Yeah. I also don't really wear tank tops that much either.
no. Probably for both. We both have home gyms. That's kind of like having your
That's
own
true.
home gym.
That's probably, yeah, I guess that is pretty broy as well.
But yeah, I was trying to think of the stereotype. Like we don't golf. That's a huge one. Like
Play basketball, I guess.
yeah.
But I don't know if that's bro. I don't know. I don't know if that's broy or not.
I really don't play video games. Like very specifically like Call of Duty or like Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really play that.
Those are very broy games. What about tattoos? Are tattoos broy?
They can be, but I think it
Yeah.
depends on what they are.
I just got a bunch of new ones.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah.
More about trips? What one?
Yep. Got Prague here, the castle.
Oh, that's cool. Got
And
the cheers.
Yep. Some of the fillers are like cheers in different languages.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here, that's the Eiffel Tower. And I got Prost, which is cheers in German, and the Delirium Elephant.
Oh.
So we're working on it. I still got this whole.
You got a lot done in the like very little time we've not seen each other.
Yeah, shout out to Jacob, the tattoo guy on Instagram. That's my buddy.
Nice.
Runs a studio out of his house in Long Beach.
Oh.
And he was nice enough to, since we're friends with him, he was nice enough on last Saturday to not book any clients all day.
Oh, shit.
So we got there at like 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. and stayed until midnight.
Holy shit.
And just got tatted for hours.
That's,
me and Abby.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's a lot of time in the chair.
Yeah, I think, we split it pretty evenly. I think Abby did 5 hours. I did about 5 hours.
Yeah.
But you'll enjoy this. As a thank you for letting us be there all day, I made Crispitos.
Ooh.
And took them down there. And they had never even heard of that. Oh. And I was like, I'm ready to change your life.
So good.
And I did it the real way. I made the pate, the meat into like a pate paste. Yep. And I did it that way. Oh, I nailed it.
Yeah.
So good. I'll put up a picture of them. They looked like shit because it's really hard to roll something that has meat paste in it.
Yeah.
It just spills out all over the place. Yeah. So what I did is I just put a little schmear inside of it, and then most of the meat I actually put on top.
Okay.
And then glued it down with cheese.
That does sound very good.
So fucking good. So we did that, and yeah, it was fun. They introduced me to Ted Lasso. I had never seen that before.
How have we never talked? Because that's one of my favorite shows.
I don't have Apple, so I had never seen it, but it's fucking awesome. We watched like 4 episodes. So good. Very, very good.
You're if you like that, you'll also like Shrinking, which is another Apple TV show.
Yep, I really want to watch that. I want to watch The Studio.
That's also very good.
Rogen.
Yeah, that won all the fucking awards. Yeah, you need to do the thing where you get like Apple TV for like 2 weeks and then get rid of it.
Yep, and just burn through everything.
Just binge everything, and then
yeah.
I know a lot of people who do that. I
think I am getting sick of all the other streamers. Amazon now has fucking ads. Hulu has ads. Peacock has ads. Netflix is the only one that doesn't.
We pay for the Hulu without ads.
I just don't want to keep paying everything.
Hulu, like...
God. Gas is $7.
That's
I don't
true.
want to pay fucking $7 to not receive targeted ads.
It's true. Oh, this kind of leads into our next topic, actually, talking about streaming
perfect.
services. So we have Peacock, of course. Did you know there's now an SNL UK?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's third episode was last night. And
how is it?
Too many Irish for my liking.
Sure, that tracks.
You think they wouldn't have so many of them?
I thought we got rid of you guys.
I will say the average American will not like it. It is
too dry.
No, it's a lot. If you don't know the UK, then you don't get a lot of the bits. Kind of like how, like, even with American SNL, if you don't know New York stuff, you don't get a lot of the bits.
Or if you don't follow like trends, if you're not part of pop culture, you don't know what the news is. Like, you're not going to fucking get it. I honestly, this is probably going to cause problems for me. But I don't know that I've ever sat and watched an entire episode of SNL.
Ooh, even like the classics, good seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I've seen all the clips.
Okay,
all the funniest skits that they do. They're all online, so I see those.
Okay,
but I've never. I don't think, and maybe I have, and I just don't remember. But I don't think I've actively sat down and tuned in from start to finish an entire SNL episode.
I think I get that, especially if for like the older ones now, and I guess also now with like, you're gonna see the clips, you're gonna see the best. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not gonna see like the faff kind of thing. Like, sometimes I almost have it on as just like background if me and Abby are like doing something else, or like if I want to see the musical guest as well, like that. Right. So like, I would say, well, last night's episode for normal SNL, me and Abby watched this morning as like we were just eating breakfast. We mostly watch it. We don't as much anymore, but Host with Jack Black.
Nice.
And musical
and Jack White.
Right? Was. And so I think they were originally they were trying to call it Jack Gray episode. Okay. But Jack Black was like, no, we're Jack Zebra.
Okay. That's fitting. I like that.
So like I was going to watch that because I want to see.
What song did they do? Do you know?
The two songs I did not know by. I'm not a huge, like, I appreciate Jack White and like more know the White Stripe stuff, but don't know his. But so I didn't know. But of course they were fucking fan. Like his guitar, like he's
so talented, and so is Jack Black, to be honest.
And Jack Black was really most. I can't remember how many skits they do per episode anymore, but like let's just say 5. I would say like 1 was not good at all.
Yeah.
And the others were pretty decent. And like
with Jack Black in it?
So like the host is nowadays the host is like almost in every skit.
Interesting. Because I remember from the things that I remember, the host would be in like 1 or 2 skits. Like the big ones. They'd force them into the big skits.
I think I think they try to put them as many as they can, and of course, like comedic actors are usually much better in them than if they're not a like comedic actor, and so
yeah, that makes sense. Also, I meant to tell you about this. I saw probably the most unhinged behavior.
You texted me this
at a restaurant bar the other day,
which I was like, which says a lot when you say it's the most unhinged thing, because we've seen probably people like poop on the floor at places.
Okay, all right, maybe it's not that
bad, but okay, so you're at a restaurant that has a bar or more of a bar. Okay,
it's our favorite Mediterranean place down in Monrovia. Fucking love that place.
Yes.
The Diplomat, shout out, love you. That's at least once a month we go down there, even though it's 35 minutes away.
Yeah.
And so it's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. We go there, sit at the bar. Abby and I are, I'm at the very end spot, so
Mm-hmm.
right at the very end, and she's the one next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a lady who is sitting 2 chairs over from us.
Okay, so
So
there's a two
there's a
gaps.
gap of 2,
Okay.
and then one lady, and then one spot, and then everybody else in the bar. So
Okay.
there's 3 open spots, but it's separated.
Mm-hmm.
This dude walks in with 2 he's old. He's like an older guy. He's probably in his upper 50s.
Okay.
Very strange looking, but walks in with 2 younger women on each arm. He walks in, goes straight up to the bartender, goes, "Hey, can you figure this situation out for me?" And we all kind of look at him, and the bartender goes, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Well, can you, tell people to move for me?" And the bartender's like, "No, what are you talking about?" And so the 2 girls go to the bathroom. He comes up to the lady who's sitting 2 away from me.
Mm-hmm.
He, from behind, grabs her by both shoulders.
Oh, God.
And goes, "Hey, let me buy you a drink." And she goes, "No, thank you." And he goes, "Well, if you're gonna resist, then can you at least move down a spot so me and my girlfriends could sit here?"
My girlfriend. This guy. Describe this man. I know you described like 50s. Is he like?
He's like a white guy. He honestly kind of picture me, but even uglier. If you can,
Okay.
if you can.
I was imagining a way too tan guy who like is going through his like 3rd divorce.
No,
Just
nerdy, like overweight, looks like a IT manager.
Yeah.
Just a very unassuming. But do you ever see these guys where you're like, you are not attractive enough to act the way that you're acting? It's one of those guys. Like,
I've thought of that
coming
about
in and just be like, "Hey, figure this out for me."
Yeah. You could have done that so like you could have got results that you wanted if you weren't an asshole.
But you're just walking in like a douchebag. And then of course Abby and I go, "Oh, he's got money. Guaranteed that's what it is."
Oh yeah. Well, money. Yeah, if he has 2 girlfriends walking in with him and he looks like a slub.
More like a slug. But anyways, so he's like, "Well, if you're not gonna let me buy you a drink, can you at least do me a favor and scoot over so we can sit here?" And I turn and I look at him and I make direct eye contact, and he looks back at me and I go, I just shake my head at him, and he goes, "You got to do what you got to do, right?" And I just go, "Don't talk to me."
Also, is there
just turn back and have a sip of my Guinness?
Is there no like tables at this establishment?
Oh, it's only tables. All the tables are open. He could have sat anywhere. They could have sat at any location, but he had to sit at the bar in the middle with 3 spots.
Also, I'm kind of shocked that usually, like, if that was the situation, like just any bar situation, Abby would be on that like outside, and I would be, because she would be like, "I'm not sitting next to strangers."
So the only reason that didn't happen is because I got there because she was at Clinicals down the street. And so I got there probably 15, 20 minutes before her. And so I wanted to sit on the edge.
Yes.
That way, if somebody came in and the bar filled up, then at least I could dip and get us a seat.
It sounded like the bar filled up and you did.
Yeah. But she got there and we were already eating our food by the time that this fucking douche walks in.
Yeah.
So to go back to you, what's the manliest or broiest thing? I'm not that broy. I'll tell you that much. To just come in and just assume that the bartender is going to sweep everybody away from the bar for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like demanding things from the bartender. And like, he knows the bartender by name, which means it's even worse that he's a fucking regular there. So he feels even more entitled. But just like the entitlement of walking in with 2 girls who are clearly there because of you have money.
Yeah.
And to just treat people like shit. And anyways, so the lady who he ended up speaking to ask to move was like talking to us, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, blah, blah. And she's like, I'm not gonna fucking move, kind of whispering to us.
Yeah.
And he was like so insistent with her that she ends up moving down so now the 3 people are sitting between Abby and her.
Yeah.
Right. And then by the time that we're leaving, the chick who moved is taking down their numbers.
What?
Yeah. So
Like,
she was pissed and refused to cooperate. And then by the end of everything, she's taking all 3 of their numbers in her phone. She's like, "Yeah, let me." And she said it. "Let me get your guys' number. We could like go for a hike or something." And is taking down all 3 of their numbers. So I'm like, the switch up on this lady is crazy, to be so pissed and refuse to move, and now all of a sudden you're best friends.
how much money do you think that guy had? Like,
I don't know, but he pulled out. Do you remember the Palm Pilots?
fucking.
Remember those?
Yes.
So he had the 2026 version of that, which is essentially just half the size of an iPad,
Oh, the Samsung
the
Flip
Samsung
or whatever
things.
it's called.
And he just pulls it out and he's just doing all this stuff on that. And he's got documents and fucking. So, I mean, I would just assume he's got a lot of, especially if he's taking 2 women out on a date in Monrovia. That's a pretty expensive date.
Yeah, it also sounds like the most LA thing.
Yeah.
That feels very LA.
Because an apartment in downtown Monrovia, which is, I'm assuming he either has a one of the high rises in downtown Monrovia,
Yeah.
or he has a house in Monrovia. I mean,
Either
rent over
way.
there is probably $6,000, $5,000
Yeah.
for an apartment. So I'm sure he has a lot of money, but I looked at him, and for him to see me looking at him, shaking my head, and he goes, "You got to do what you got to do, right?" Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk. I fucking
Hey,
hate
man.
you. But he has that audacity, and that shit is so unhinged to just go in and everybody owes you now because you walked in.
You know, I'm not shocked by this story.
Ugh, I was
It's
furious.
I could did he walk in with him like around his arms like, "Hey,
Yeah,
baby."
yeah, walked in like that, and then eventually they were walking like arm in arm, and the reason it pisses me off is not only the audacity, because it's like, I will put you in the ground, right?
Yeah.
Like acting like you're, big shot. But then I just think, what if the woman who he put his hands on was Abby?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? That is, you do not just go up, walk behind somebody and put your hands on them.
No. I'm
And
surprised he didn't
2
get
hands?
I'm surprised he didn't get an elbow to the snooter.
Dude, I was like, this guy he's got some cojones, man. He's just never been put in his place.
You know, that wouldn't be happening at the Chili's. Actually, no. Could you imagine that happening at, like, if you're at a Chili's instead of a nice restaurant?
Honestly, it would track more.
I think
if
so,
it was at a
too.
Chili's. Mind if me and my girlfriend sit at the bar? We need this Cadillac margarita. But he was drinking Diet Coke out of a wine glass.
With ice?
Yes.
Did he specifically ask for it in a wine glass?
Yep.
That's more unhinged than the whole story. That's the most unhinged part. Is asking for a
That's
Diet
true.
Coke out of a wine glass when they clearly have other, like, that's not even like not even like a mocktail kind of situation. No, it's just clink, clink, clink.
Just a DC on
Oh,
ice.
yes. Oh, yes.
On the rocks in a fucking wine glass. Also, unhinged behavior. The bartender, we ordered Guinness, and he doesn't grab the Guinness glass.
They do have Guinness glass. Okay.
Yeah, they have Guinness glasses. He didn't grab a Guinness glass for either of us. Grabbed just like a regular house glass, put it up under there, and just and gave it to me. And the girl who he's working with, his coworker, was like, that's not how you do that, right? And he goes, I think it tastes the same no matter what. And he goes to us and he puts it down and goes, right, guys, tell me if you taste a difference. And I go, do you want the nerdy answer? Or do you want me to just drink my drink?
You see, would you have him remake it?
I did not have him.
Clearly, you didn't. But and also that Guinness is probably what, $10 in LA.
It's 10 or 11. Yeah. I should have done that, but I was just like, whatever. Who gives a shit? I was having a shitty week. I just wanted to drink.
Yeah. That's true. You probably could have done that if that had happened after that guy had walked in.
I need this poured correctly if I'm going to sit next to this guy.
Yep, I need to. Because yeah,
So
like if you don't like, okay, if I'm in a fucking dive bar in Nebraska and they have Guinness, I'm not gonna throw a fit if they don't have the cups and don't pour it correctly because I'm like,
right,
I'm more happy they have it. Like
sure,
they probably bought it for St. Patrick's Day 3 years ago, and
yeah,
it's just and still going through it because no one orders it because they're just ordering Bush Light.
yeah.
And
But when you go on Tuesdays, the lady who works on Tuesday nights knows how to pour a nice frothy
so,
pint of Guinness.
so now you know to go on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, not a Wednesday. And I believe that bartender is the owner's son, so that explains it.
Uh, Nepotism
Yep.
all over LA, baby.
It's the only way to succeed here, I think.
Probably, yeah. It's to be like in LA, yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
to, I don't know how like anyone makes it like not like just pure dumb luck. I don't even think hustling works
I
anymore.
couldn't even get my job that I'm at currently without putting Abby's name on it on the application. Like you're not going to get hired if you don't know somebody.
Is that bad?
It's that bad.
Oof.
And I'm not even in the industry. That's just a normal job.
Yeah, I'm actually going on auditions. Like,
ooh. I mean, I'm not going on auditions, but I am auditioning for voiceover things, and I tell you what, it is not likely that I will work in the voiceover industry.
Yeah, I know we talked about it with Payne a little bit of like, I'm curious to see, like, that seems like the industry most likely to get replaced by AI, right? Like,
yep. And that's the hard that's the hard part is a lot of the gigs that I'm applying to end up when you dig further and ask more questions, they're trying to get your voice to train AI.
yeah.
That's most of the gigs. I'm like, well, fucking what? That's not what I want to do. I want to like be a character, you know?
Mm-hmm. And just not.
So
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting going forward. Like even with animated movies, like it's just like some actors will have. I think it's gonna be even worse for it, like fucking having Mario be Chris Pratt kind of thing. It's either gonna
that's what
be
I'm saying.
it's either gonna be AI or Chris Pratt as fucking Mario or Garfield.
And that's the thing about the voiceover industry too. Okay, so the people who are actual on-screen actors need more opportunities and roles. What about the people who aren't genetically gifted who look like they're out of a fucking model magazine?
Yeah.
What about those people?
The one person I am 100% okay with who is like, I would probably know more for voiceover, but does a lot of input. Ron Funches gets to voice any character he wants because his voice is made to be a fucking cartoon.
Ron Funches is good. Also, Alan Tudyk.
Yes.
That guy, I'm fine with him always work. He'll be in a movie 4 times, 4 different characters. I'm like, keep giving that guy work. He's great.
Yeah. But it's we'll be curious, yeah, especially as like people pass away of like their like families being like, oh yeah, just sell their likeness or voice to AI.
Absolutely. Speaking of another voice actor who always deserves work, shout out Lori Allen. I guess it's been long enough now. That's who I was trying to get on for a huge guest for the podcast, and she agreed at one point, and then I think she got busy with all of her Comic Cons and all the gigs. But she plays the voice of the little girl's mom in the new Toy Story franchise. She plays Pearl on SpongeBob.
Yeah.
She's been in Metal Gear Solid. She's like a big time voice actor. She was in a couple episodes of Shameless.
Yeah.
She's great. So
maybe one day
she deserves all the work
that
she gets, and I would love to interview her because I actually know her personally, and she's a really cool person, and I would love to chat with her again.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought about like they probably get most of the income from Comic Cons now. Like
yeah,
every market has fucking Des Moines, Iowa has a Comic Con at this point where
absolutely
they get like the Green Power Ranger.
The other person I was trying to get on recently who said not right now, but after all the cons are over, is Craig Bartlett.
Yes.
Creator of Hey Arnold.
Which is
will continue working on that one.
Yeah, that one would be amazing.
I'm not giving up on that one.
Fair enough.
And he's been on podcasts. I've watched him on podcasts. So I know he does them. I think it's just a matter of getting him at the right time.
Yeah, that's true. Really working with his schedule.
Yeah. So if any of you are interested in having those two on, reach out to them, let them know, hey, you should get back to Remain Room
Or
Return.
if you know any guests at this point who
or
you
any
think
guests who will actually show up,
that'd
be great.
That would be amazing. And yeah, it's we'll interview anyone really for the most part.
Yeah. As long as we have some fun, that's all I care about. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Our numbers are growing, which is fun.
Yeah, we had our best clip ever yesterday, 2 days ago.
Well, on Instagram, there's still some clips that have more than that. But
on YouTube.
But on Instagram, we're really trending, and that's I would assume that's thanks to all of you. So keep when we post stuff, if you wouldn't mind commenting, liking, sharing,
just watching all of it.
Yeah, watching the whole thing. Any kind of interaction goes a long way, and we're really enjoying this. And I think we'd love to get some more eyes and ears and mouths on our podcast. Wait,
faces, places, traces,
braces.
Okay, not children.
No, I need braces. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And as always,
bye.